All righty. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Trevorium presentation. We are going to upload our PowerPoint presentation and get underway. By the way, for those of you that I have not previously met, my name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California, about 1 hour north of San Diego. For my wife, Jean, and I, this has just been one of those unbelievable, breathtaking, got to pinch yourself kind of experiences. We got involved here with the company. We barely knew one person outside of the United States when we got started. But we've seen the team now spread to 63 different countries. I barely speak one language, so I promise you that's not us. That's the power of the concept. And so I'm excited to show that to you tonight. And so again, uploading our presentation, we're going to kind of jump right into this and again, give you a better sense as to who we are, where we're going, why we're exploding, that kind of thing. I think we got it now. It should work. All right. So here we go. We will get underway. Now, by the way, Trevorium happens to be our brand new concept. And although the concept is new, the company's not new. So we kind of have the best of both worlds here. We got a brand new concept that no one's ever heard of, right? There's no one out there that's like, oh yeah, I've heard of that company. No one's ever heard of it, brand new. And so you have a chance to be here at the very beginning, the very commencement, the very genesis of what we're doing. And yet the company rolling out the new concept is going into its 9th year in business. They paid out millions of commissions all across the globe. Again, in 63 different countries, beautiful home office, customer service in multiple languages. And so you kind of have the best of both worlds, rock solid company backing up a brand new idea where I have a chance to be first. Now, we always have to get the legal disclaimer. Although we've had big time success in past, that's not a guarantee of big time success in the future. I think everyone knows that. If anything, 2020 proved everyone with COVID-19 that anything can happen at any time. All bets are off. We all know that, but the attorneys seem to think we need to remind you of that anyway. Now, as we begin our presentation, we always like to go back to what I call the core question. And that is, if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? And if you went out and asked most people that question, like, man, you know what? I would travel. I would go on adventures. I would spend time with my loved ones. I would live life on my terms. I would delve into my real hobbies and passions. But the bottom line is that people dream of a different life. They dream of a better life. So how do you get more time? How do you get more money? Well, if you were to ask, most people, they would tell you that, the reason they can't have time is because they either have a job or they own a job. In fact, it's actually this gentleman you see here on the screen, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. He is the author. By the way, I just realized I wasn't on screen. Hi, everybody. Hey, he is the author of what is the best-selling financial book of our era. I'm going to say that again. The number one best-selling book, financial books of our era come from this particular gentleman. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, a number of other books, seminars all over the world. And in his book, he outlined that, again, people have trouble getting ahead because they either have a job or they own a job. And, a job is a wonderful way to put food on the table. Job is a wonderful way to have a roof over your head, but it is a horrible way to try to, create lifestyle, a horrible way to create wealth, a horrible way to really get ahead, right? So a job is a great place you want to start, not a place you want to finish. And so when you look at the right-hand side of the quadrant, only 5% of the population has figured out how to make money work for them. My money works, so I don't have to. Hey, you going to work today? No, you're not? No, I got my money. I got my money going to work. My money's going to work. My money's going to make me money, right? And the same is true with the business. I have a business that works, so you don't have to. By the way, it was Warren Buffett, the third, fourth richest man on the entire planet, worth almost $100 billion, who said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die. And it's the exact same concept. It was J. Paul Getty, the first billionaire ever in the United States, who said, I'd rather earn 1% off the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. This quadrant that I'm showing you on the screen, the quotes from the billionaires all say the same thing. If you are the sole generator of your income, you're going to end up in the financial graveyard, okay? And the only way to really get ahead is to figure out how to make my money work. My money makes me money, or have a business that makes me money. I'm earning money that it no longer depends on me having to go to work. Well, there's only 3 ways to get more money. You've either got to make money, grow your money, or save your money. We're going to show you how to do all 3. As I mentioned, company's not new, beautiful home office. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, are world-class entrepreneurs in addition to the stats that I read earlier about the company and its 9th year and 63 different countries and paid out millions of commissions, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, Inc. magazine, which just tells you that's a major financial publication here in the United States. And it's a reminder that he's one of the best entrepreneurs in the country, and that the company's in very capable hands. Now, his company is going into 3 of the largest industries on the entire planet. Number 1, we are in the travel space, and travel happens to be the single largest industry on the planet, period. In fact, there's now a travel boom that is about to happen. You've had people quarantined now for over a year. Vaccines are being distributed in mass. I know many people who got vaccinated, including Mahmouda just today. You'll be hearing from her in just a little bit. But she had her first jab, her first shot, if you will. And so again, I mean, by May, they're saying anyone that wants a vaccine can have it by May. And so this coming summer, when people tend to think about going on vacation, it will have been 16 months since they were allowed to go anywhere. They've been told you can't get on a boat with a goat. You can't get on a plane or a train, right? And so, people got cabin fever. And so it's just kind of like, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think people just, I'm good here at home. That travel stuff. Or do you think people are going to like, oh my gosh, we are now free to move about the country. And so there's a travel boom that's about to happen. And understand that our company, we've been doing travel for 8 years. And we actually grew our travel division even during a pandemic. I want you to think about that. If you got something so good that it actually grew during a global pandemic, what do you think is going to happen once they say, okay, pandemic's over, anyone can go where they want, right? I mean, right? And so it's going to be a big time boom in the travel space. Next, we're involved in the direct selling industry, the home-based business industry. This was a $1 trillion trend even before COVID-19, even before a couple billion people started Googling, hey, Siri, how do I make some money from home, right? Even before that happened, this was already a mega trend. And then finally, we're going into this is our brand new concept, into the foreign exchange marketplace, into the cryptocurrency marketplace. And here we got some massive things happening. You're going to hear from a guy tonight that made $33,000 last week trading. I'm so freaking excited, so proud of him. By the way, we had him on our call last week and he was bragging, oh my gosh, I made $800 today, right? And of course, he went from that moment to make $33,000. And so you're going to be hearing from him all the hows, the whys, and everything else. Of course, for a while, I've been on here kind of sharing what's happened for my wife and I, and it's been unbelievable. And we got more and more people every day that are starting to take a look at the trading that we're doing and saying, oh my gosh, this is a way I can make money right off my mobile phone. And so, that's absolutely incredible. We'll be talking about that now. When you talk about the foreign exchange marketplace, right, this happens to be a travel related industry. In fact, if you've ever traveled to another country, the first thing you got to do is trade in your money for the currency of the country that you're visiting. Again, this is known as foreign exchange. And so, most of us have done it. We just didn't know how to profit from it. Well, if you go actually look at the markets, they trade this stuff 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And what most people didn't realize is that this, again, is the single largest financial market in the world. In fact, it is 20 times. It's not 5 times, not 10 times, not 15 times. It is 20 times the size as the United States stock market. 20 times the size of anything Warren Buffett's ever played with, right? And that shocks a lot of people. Like, my gosh, if this thing is so big, so lucrative, how come I know so little about it? And that is because up until a handful of years ago, unless you were a bank or an institution, unless you were an accredited investor, meaning you were a millionaire, they did not allow average people to participate. Today, if you have a mobile phone and a $100 bill, you can start trading in the foreign exchange marketplace, in the cryptocurrency marketplace. And again, massive things are happening in this particular arena. And so here's a picture of the Forex back office. They actually set this whole thing up, assuming that you know nothing about trading. And so this whole thing takes you from ABC 1, 2, 3, I don't know anything, all the way to PhD, okay, where I know everything. And, a big part of the services they put together every day. They've got the entire library back there where they get all of the different videos that you can watch. We have them in English, Spanish, and French, by the way. We have the daily market analysis back there. Every day they do live trading where you can get on with the live trader and ask questions. And what about this? And what about that? Understand that the company who put this together for us They are Forex professionals. Now, this is a company who invests money for wealthy people. They invest money for big institutions. And understand that if you're someone with money, you're a wealthy person, you're an institution, you can hire anyone you want. You have access to the best law firms, the best financial brokerages, the best financial advisors. And yet many of them chose the same company you now have access to. Why? Because they win 70% of their trades. Because they can help people like Kyle make $33,000 last week. Can't wait for you guys to see that on the screen and what we're talking about. And then they've helped people like my wife and I. We've turned our account. We started with 25,000, which they turned into 100. We put in another 50, so we have 75,000 of our own money in there. But that account's now 175. Hold on, it's doing real-time information here. That account is, drum roll please, $175,929. Okay, and so again, so the 175, that's our money. 100 is what they've made us, right? And that's been since December. How do you think we feel about these guys, right? Love these guys. And so it's easy to get excited when you're the one that's on the receiving end of taking their ideas, implementing them, and watching big time returns come in. And so, people are getting fired up, and as more and more people are seeing people they know, like Kyle and, Lawrence and like Jamal and AZ and, people like, Deontay and, Christoph. When they see people like that, you're starting to trade and you start to get these results like, wow, there's nothing to it. And so again, you're going to hear from Kyle here in just a few moments. Now, again, we got everything in place with the Forex is concerned. I can take you from A to Z, the daily life trading, all that kind of stuff. Now, back to our background, which has been travel. And the two really go together because our big vision as a company is to help people travel for less, to help people travel for free, and to show you how to make money while you're sitting there on the beach, whatever beach you want to be on. How many of you like to be on vacation, right? Where you are there for free. It's costing you nothing. Amazing resort. And while you're there, you did what my man Kyle did, made $33,000 sitting on the beach. Does that turn any one of you on? Anyone, right? Bueller, right? If you guys know Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right? It's like anyone, right? And so, how many people do you know might like that idea? Because that is becoming a reality for more and more people every day here at Trevorium. And that's why people are getting fired up and flooding into the company. Now, when you look at travel, again, single largest industry in the world, if you want proof of that, here's a list of the top 10 internet companies on the planet. You can see that not one of them, but in fact, two of them are travel companies. And there's a reason for that. That's because there's a monopoly in travel. In fact, if you were to go look up travel yourself, many of you might go to a company called Expedia. And so you go there and, and you're searching for whatever you're going to do, and you're doing all your own data entry and, comparing all the places. Well, then you want to make sure you get a good deal. So then you head over to Orbitz and you start inputting all your data over there. And then you go over to Trivago and you input all your data over there. Then you go to Travelocity and then you go to Hotwire, right? And you're kind of going place to place to place, looking to see if this is a good deal or not knowing that the entire time, the same damn company owned every single one of those sites. And when people learn that, like, man, you got to be kidding me. It's one thing that I wasn't really price shopping, right? It's one thing that I wasn't price shopping. It's another thing that you wasted my time. Why am I going to all these sites doing all this data entry thinking that I'm price shopping when I'm really not? The same company owns all of them. They're sitting back laughing at us going, I wonder who they're going to choose. Because money's coming to the same place no matter which direction you go. And so we decided to put together a different model, one that could save you big time on travel, up to 70% where they're doing activities, rental cars, cruises, resorts, you name it. By the way, I believe documentation beats conversation. Here's a side-by-side, head-to-head comparison. This is the Crystal Cancun Resort in Mexico. You can see their price, $17.97 through Expedia. Our price, $11.48. You just saved $649. Now, some people say, well, come on, Todd. Expedia, they're a big company. There's no way you guys are getting a better rate than Expedia. You're right. We're not getting a better rate than Expedia. The rate is $11.48. That is the rate. They chose to mark it up on their own to $17.97 so they can make $100 per night on your vacation. And I hope at some level that pisses you off, because there's a lot of moms and dads that save up for a year, sometimes 2 years, to go on a vacation. And little do they know, a big part of that travel budget they've been saving is getting blown on some internet site that wants to make a bunch of money after you did all your own data entry. It's not like they made 10 bucks on you. They made $100 a night. Now, you're thinking, yeah, Todd, but that's Expedia. But I don't go to Expedia. I go to Priceline because they got the Priceline negotiator. Captain Kirk, beam me up, Scotty. He would never do me wrong. So let's go take a look at Priceline. This is the Paradise Hotel San Diego, 4 days, 3 nights, right? You're only here 3 nights. You say Priceline's price, $1,307. Trevorium's price, $665. That means you just saved $641. So if I break out my little calculator, because you're only there 3 nights, that means you just saved $213 per night. It's not like, well, Captain Kirk, he's got to make some money too. He has not had a hit show in a few years. His place in Beverly Hills might need to be freshened up and get remodeled. And he wants to get the latest Rolls Royce, the latest Lamborghini. So, I feel for Captain Kirk. He's got to make money too, right? It's not like they marked it up 10 bucks. They marked it up $213 per night. Now, I don't know about you, but my wife's got something better to do with $641 in San Diego than give it to Captain Kirk, right? And so again, I'm kind of being funny here, but I'm trying to be emphatic and help get the point across that these guys are jacking this stuff up in a big, big way. Now, as exciting as all this is, that's not what got people up, sideways about our company. What really got people excited is our vacation program. Now, we can show anybody anywhere on any budget how to have not one, but multiple dream vacations per year. And we have different kinds of vacations. We have getaways where you and your loved ones go to a resort. We have 2,000 of them, by the way, all around the world. Name the continent. We got one there. So we got them everywhere. Okay. You can go to these resorts. You go back there, you just look it up, you choose your date, choose where you want to go, and you go with your family by yourself to have an amazing time. Now, that's one kind of vacation. We also have world tours. Now, a world tour is where you're going to get an unbelievable deal, but lots of people from Trevorium are going to be going to the same place at the same date. Now, that doesn't mean you got to hang out with them. You and your family go do your own thing, but you can be there and be connected to the bigger group. Now, a lot of times people people that you've met. And so that kind of creates its own euphoria. In fact, you're going to find out that going there for pennies is exciting, but being there with like-minded people is what's going to create this memory that's going to last a lifetime. It's like a raging party. Okay. And once you experience, you're like, wow, that was freaking amazing. When are we going back? Right. And you're going to have that kind of a aha moment. And so when you get to go on a world tour, they're pretty incredible. Now I'm going to walk you through both kinds. Now understand that when you join our membership, for every dollar you spend on an ongoing monthly basis, we're going to give you 2, travel points toward some type of vacation. So you spend 1, you get 2 toward an actual vacation. Now, that means that if you join today as a platinum member, 90 days from now, 90 days, you will have accumulated enough points to go to one of 2,000 resorts for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing, nada, goose egg, cero dinero, okay? Translates in every language, free. And one of those places, just to give you an example, could be here in Cabo. Now, if you wanted to go to Cabo San Lucas, and why wouldn't you? It's 80 degrees and sunny. And you wanted to stay at a nice resort, you cannot do any better than Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach, which I have up on the screen. I encourage you, just take your phone, take a picture of that, and go Google Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach. But do not do that in front of your spouse unless you're prepared to join, because they're going to be like, when are we going? And so, you're going to be on the hook at that moment. Okay. If you show your spouse, you're done. Okay. You're in. So if you want to leave the option, I don't know if I'm joining this thing, don't show this to your spouse. Because once they see they can go for 7 nights, 8 days for 0, 90 days from now, your goose is going to be cooked. And so anyway, again, having some fun here, but amazing resort, 7 nights, 8 days, cost you nothing. And again, you don't have to go to Cabo. You can go to Orlando. You can go to the Canary Islands. Now, we also have what I showed you a moment ago, free was your standard room. If you want to upgrade the room, okay, and you want to go get a full kitchen, full-size refrigerator, dishwasher, stove, pots, pans, blenders, toasters, silverware, right? Can openers, bottle openers, right? All the drawers are full with stuff for you. If you want one of these kind of rooms, it has a dining room, a living room, fireplace, flat screen TV, a balcony with an amazing view. You got a separate bedroom, sometimes with a jacuzzi tub in it, right? Oh, you ain't getting this room for free. No, that ain't happening. There ain't no free on a 1 bedroom. Okay, with a full kitchen. That's going to cost you $1 a night. You're going to have to step it up to the big time here, right? That means 7 nights, 8 days is $7. Now, if you don't have the $7, get with whoever invited you to be here. They will loan it to you. And I'm saying that again affectionately to, make a joke and say we are trying to remove every barrier you can think of between you and living the life you like to live. And again, you don't have to go to the Orlando. Maybe you want to go to the Canary Islands in Spain. Maybe you want to go to the Punta Cana. Maybe you want to go to Central America. You want to go to South America. You want to go to Canada. You want to go to other parts of Europe. You want to go to Africa. You want to go to Asia, Japan. You want to go to Singapore, right? We got resorts all around the world. Now, those are our getaways where you go on your own, 7 nights, 8 days. We also have 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, by the way. Now, we also have our world tours. Now, this was a world tour that we did last year. In fact, it was October. So 5 months ago. And this is the Wynn, an amazing place. The place can go for as much as $600 per night. My wife and I were in there for $66 per night. And so obviously, amazing pricing, but it's not about the price. For some of you like, oh, bull, the heck it ain't. It's about the price. Yeah, so I get that, right? This is a room that goes for over $600 a night. And you're in there for $66, right? It's like you can't stay at the Motel 6, right, for $66 a night in Vegas. You can't stay at the Roach Motel where they steal your towel, right? You're not taking their towel, they're taking your towel, right? And you can't stay at the Roach Motel for $66 a night, but you can stay at the Wynn on the world tour. So one of the nicest places in the world. So yes, the price is incredible, but I'm telling you, when you are there with everyone else, like-minded people from all around the world, it creates this euphoric experience that you'll never forget. And you'll always want to have a world tour as part of something that you do. Now this year, we have world tours, 4 in Italy, 2 in Spain, 1 in France, 3 in the United States, 1 in Dubai, 2 in the Caribbean, and 1 in Mexico. And here's an example of that. Here's the one at the Palladium Costa del Sol in Spain. This includes 2 meals a day, 5 days a week. This is for you and your significant other and young children. And you're in there for $279 total. That's it. $279, including the food, including, for you, your spouse, and your young kids, right? Now, maybe you want to go to Punta Cana. In fact, my wife and I just booked this. In fact, we're both distributors in the company, so we have 2 accounts, and we're actually taking one of our children with us. We're taking our oldest daughter, her husband, and our 2 grandkids, and we're going to Punta Cana. It's all inclusive, and it's only for, again, 5 days, all the food, all the booze, everything's included, right? We have a oceanfront room. We have a 2-story unit. They're junior suites, 2-story unit on the ocean. Facing the ocean, right? And our total price for everything was $299. Absolutely incredible. Maybe you're going to go Hawaii. These rooms can go for $500 per night. You're in there for less than $100 per night. Maybe you want to go to Paris. And by the way, it's funny because, Valentine's Day is just in the review mirror. It was exactly a month ago. And a lot of people spent, a couple $100 on Valentine's Day, right? Present company included. However, for the same money, you could have taken your significant other to Paris. Now, I took my wife to Paris right before the pandemic hit. And I can tell you that she has not forgotten that trip. I'm still cashing in on that bad boy, right? If I forget to do something around the house and she's like, yeah, hey, honey, remember Paris? And like, oh, yeah, that was so amazing. So again, giving a box of chocolates and flowers is going to buy you one kind of reaction. For the same money, you can buy them a trip to France. It's going to get you a different kind of reaction. All right. So again, absolutely amazing. Maybe you want to go to Sicily, Italy. Again, this is all inclusive, 5 days, 4 nights, absolutely incredible. San Diego, again. So our concept is to show people how to travel for pennies, how to travel for free, which we're going to get to in a couple seconds, and how you can sit there and make money while you're sitting there on the beach. Now, you can join our company. Some of you say, man, Todd, I love this travel stuff, but I don't really care about the trading. No problem. You can buy the travel all by itself. We have small, medium, and best, right? And so it's either $39 per month, $69 per month, or best, which is $125 per month. And oh, by the way, if you tell 3 other people about your membership at that moment, you're earning more than you're spending, which means you're now getting free vacations. And so again, if I buy a platinum membership, I'm earning 3 to 4 vacations per year, but it's costing me $125 a month. Well, if you do the math on that, like, holy crap, I'm traveling for pennies. This is amazing value, even if I never tell anyone. However, I do have 3 friends that like to save money on travel. So I tell Manny, Mo, and Jack, they all buy a membership and my membership is now paid for by the company. I'm in there. It's like I got a scholarship, right? I'm in there for free because I'm earning more than I'm spending. I still get the 3 to 4 vacations per year. So I'm getting the vacations for nothing. Nada, goose egg, cero dinero, free. Again, translates in every language. And now the same is true with our Forex. The Forex is $99 a month. You can buy the Forex all by itself. Hey, Todd, man, I need to make some money. I'll travel when I'm done making money, right? I just want to get in here and start trading. You can buy the Forex for $99. Tell 3 other people about it. You're earning more than you're spending. Okay. Never have to buy the travel. And there's some of you like, man, you kidding me? I want to be a travel trader. I want to go out and be in vacation and sit there on the beach for nothing and make $33,000 on my buddy Kyle, right? And so show me how to do that. Hook me up on that program now. And by the way, if you do that, if you go out and you buy the platinum membership, you do the Forex membership, you tell 3 other people about it, they do the exact same thing. Guess what? You are now earning more than you're spending at this moment. Now you got free financial education. You got free, vacations that you're earning. And again, all you do is tell 3. So absolutely incredible. Now, in order to do the 3, you have to become a partner in the company, which is a one-time $49. That gets you your ID number, your replicated website, your back office, et cetera, et cetera. Now, that also allows you to tap into our compensation program because you're going to find out you're not the only one that wants to do this for free. Okay. You bring on 3 people. You're thinking, yay, I got free vacations. They're like, whoa, hold on. How'd you get free vacations? Well, because I told you 3. Well, hold on, hook a brother up. How do I tell 3, right? And so then they tell 3, who tell 3, who tell 3. And that's how, for my wife and I, the thing spread to 63 countries. It just kind of just kept spreading. Man, why not? Who doesn't want to travel for free? And so again, you come in here, you tell 3, that's your first step. Now, when you look at our compensation program, it happens to be what we call a binary, meaning you have a left leg and a right leg. So if you were to sponsor me on one side, you were to sponsor Kyle on the other side, everything you do from here on out has to go below me or Kyle, one of the 2, you have no choice. Okay. And so you can only build 2 legs. Well, that means that if you then bring in Mahmuda, you then bring in Kayla, you bring in Jamal, you bring in Brian, you bring in my man Damon, who's on vacation. We're going to be going to him in a moment. In fact, he's in Atlantic City. He's in a room. I'll let him tell you the story, right? But we'll be going to him in a couple of seconds. You bring those people in. They have to go below me or Kyle, one of the 2. You have no choice. And so you're putting people down below us, and then we're putting people down below your people. Then you're putting people down below our people's people, and everyone's building straight down for the mutual benefit of all of us. Okay. So you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. So let's assume for a moment you sponsor 4 people, you put 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Let's assume that they all do the Forex with the medium-sized travel. So they become travel traders. Okay. Well, you sponsor 4. Okay. You help your 4 get 4, and you're a 1-star director making $400 to $700 per month. Okay. Well, that means you now got 5 people in your left leg, 5 people in your right leg. Well, if you can help them get a couple of people each, well, now you got 17 in your left leg, 17 in your right leg. And you're now going to get one of these championship rings like you see on my finger. And you're now making minimum $1,500 a month. You could be earning $2,500 a month after you factor in the direct sales bonuses, the coded bonuses, or some other bonuses that are involved with the travel. And so your income is going to be probably in that $2,000 per month neighborhood, right? You could be $2,200, you could be $1,800. You're somewhere in that range of a couple of grand a month. Now, how'd you get here? Well, I sponsored 4 people, had 2 on the left, 2 on the right, helped them get a couple of people each. It's making $400 to $700 a month. Help them get a couple of people each. Now I'm making a couple of grand a month, wearing a championship ring. Well, if I can go out and help one person in my left leg, one person in my right leg, do what I just did, now I'm a 3-star director. I'm making $30,000 to $40,000 a year in income, and you're car eligible, meaning you can go pick out a Tesla, a Range Rover, BMW. What is your dream car? Now, that's a picture of my wife. That's a picture of her dream car. That is the i6 Grand Coupe BMW M package. She absolutely loves that car. I absolutely love that car payment. It's called nothing, right? And so again, you can tap into the car program. How'd you get the car program? Well, I went out and got 4 people. That gave me free vacations and free financial education where I'm making tons of money trading. Well, then what happened? Well, I showed my 4 how to get 4. Why? Because they wanted to be free like me. And then next thing I knew, they were paying me $400 to $700 a month. Well, then what happened? Well, then they got a couple of people each. And next thing I knew, they sent me this ring and they started paying me $2,000 a month. Well, then what happened? Well, I helped someone in my left leg and right leg get one of these rings. And then they said I could go pick out a brand new BMW. So now I'm driving a brand new BMW, making 30 to 40 grand a year, by the way, more than the guy who owns a Subway franchise. I want to put that in perspective. More than someone who owns a Subway franchise at this moment. Okay. And you didn't have to put up $250,000 for a Subway. Okay. You got started right with the travel trader and told 4 and they told a few each, right? And now you're making more than the guy that put up $250,000 for a Subway, driving a brand new car with free vacations, and you're getting free financial education. Now, you help one more person each leg go out and get a championship ring. Now you're making more than 50.1% of all franchise owners in the United States. More than people that own a Dunkin' Donuts, more than people that own a Burger King, more than some that own a McDonald's, more than some that own a name the franchise. Only 50.1% of all franchise owners do not earn $50,000 a year. And at this moment, you're now earning $50,000 to $60,000 per year. How did you get here? Well, I went out and got 4 people, had myself some free vacations, free financial education. Well, then what happened? My 4 wanted to get 4. Why? Because they wanted to be free too. Well, then what happened? Their 4 wanted to get 4 because they wanted to be free. Well, next thing you know, I'm making $2,000 a month, won a championship ring. I put one person on my left leg, one person on my right leg that went and got their ring. Now I'm driving a brand new BMW. I helped one more person each leg get a ring, and now I'm making $50,000 to $60,000 per year. Well, then what happened? Well, I helped one more person each leg get a ring, and I became an ambassador. And now my income is $90,000 to $110,000 per year. I'm in the 6-figure neighborhood. By the way, they take me on this unbelievable company vacation. The company pays for everything, airfare, everything. Okay. They take me on an incredible company vacation once per year. I'm enjoying a 6-figure income, driving a brand new car, wearing a championship ring, learning how to just kill it in the financial arena, taking free vacations, growing my business. And as my business continues to grow, so does my income. Because then I go 1-star ambassador. Then I go 2-star ambassador. Then I go 3-star ambassador. When you go 3-star ambassador, guess what? They then give you the Omega 3 watch, right? It's right there. That's the same watch that James Bond wears in all the movies, right? Doesn't have the cool laser feature. It doesn't, I can't cut the ice like he did in the last Bond he did. But it's an $8,000 watch, okay? And they give you a watch for free. I mean, here you go. Here's an $8,000 watch. And so then you go 4-star ambassador. Then you become a presidential ambassador. Then you become a chairman, then an executive chairman. Now you're making $3,200 a day, $96,000 per month, plus direct sales bonuses, plus leadership bonuses, vacation bonuses, car bonuses, ambassador pool bonuses. I haven't even talked about those. Plus all the money that you're making in the crypto markets and the Forex markets, right? I mean, all of that plus, 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 plus. And don't forget, if you have adult children, if you have a significant other, you can make this a family affair where you and your spouse are involved in the company. And then you can do like my wife and I. We got 2 accounts. Every time we go somewhere, we're going to take somebody with us on the vacation. We're going to buy 2 rooms. And that way we can travel the world with friends. And here's what's going to happen. As you start inviting your friends, they're like, oh, this is great. I want to do this myself. And then they start becoming members themselves, right? So a lot of ways to succeed, a lot of ways to have fun out there in our company. But what I want to do real quick is actually turn this over to some people that are involved in our company, people who've taken the trips, people who have done the trades. And so you can hear from just everyday real people who sat in the same shoes you sit in today. Listen to a guy who's talking a little too fast and seems pretty excited about something. He kind of keeps banging his finger on the table and being animated. So if we have Damon, I know Damon, you're in Atlantic City. I don't know if we have you in a place where we can get you on camera or not. There he is. All right, you're muted out though.
All right.
All right. So for everybody out there, Damon just became a 1-star director in our company. Congratulations, Damon.
Thank you.
That means he's making money. That means he's getting paid to go on this vacation. It's his gal's birthday. And so he said, well, I just became a 1-star. It's my gal's birthday. Maybe I should leave Colorado where they're getting buried in snow. And I should take her to the ocean, Atlantic City, obviously a famous city in the United States, and take it from there, Damon. What kind of place did you get?
Oh, well, first of all, just want to give it back to, Trevorium for the opportunity to be able to stay in this amazing suite, and also give it back to you as well for the amazing leadership and example that you guys set for us all. It's a real wonderful suite that we have here. And what it is a 2-bedroom, has a jacuzzi. Actually, has 3 TVs, full kitchen, 2 bathrooms.
Real dump, huh?
Just yeah, absolutely. I mean, pots and pans, just everything. So and it's my lady's birthday, and so it's been really special for her. I've been able to just save money on the room. So, $60 for the whole entire week. But a room like this.
So, I don't mean to cut you off, Mom. But sometimes people hear something like that. They don't always they're like, man, $60 a night. That's incredible, right? That's what people are thinking. $60 a night. That's incredible. But you didn't mean 60 a night, did you?
No, not at all. Absolutely not. So actually a room like this could go for as much as $800 per night. And maybe even almost $28,000 for the month is what some people pay. But we only paid roughly $8 per night for a total of $60 for the whole week.
Yeah, but I know they had signs in there somewhere that talked about how much the room goes for, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can show you the sign. Yeah.
Take us over. Show that to us. Give us a tour if that's okay. I don't know. I know you guys have been in there.
Absolutely. Might as well. Let me get
in fact, if you want to be bold, man, go hop in the jacuzzi tub, man. This video go viral.
Wait now, hold on now. I'm gonna keep it official like a referee with a whistle. So we'll go around and check it out. So here in this bathroom, it shows that the room could go for, as much as like $800.99 per night, but we got it.
So instead of $899, you're in there for $8.59.
Yeah. So it's got 2 full king size beds, everything, pots and pans, and my lady's cooking dinner and we shop for the week. And so everything is just wonderful in here. Full size living room. This is really just a condo. It has the world-class balcony out here where you get to see the ocean view and everything. So we got the corner suite. So you get to see the whole, absolutely all Atlantic City.
Yeah, go out on the balcony. Show everyone the lights. Give everyone the view. People have been locked down, so they're trying to live vicariously through you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's get the panoramic view. Like my cousin with the choicey stunners. Boom.
Wow, look at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, so we got the Hard Rock. We got Harrah's over there. These windows is a little dusty because of the jacuzzi, which, boom, there it is. So
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Janice.
Thank you, baby.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for this wonderful trip.
You having fun?
Oh, I am enjoying it. Every day we're doing something different, and the room is just wonderful. We don't know which room to sleep in, Todd.
So are you guys going back and forth trying each one out?
Not yet. I think tonight we're going to try the second bedroom.
Yeah, okay. Like that.
We still have a couple of nights here, so we can switch bedrooms now.
Yeah, a whole week. So, they got an indoor pool and a jacuzzi out there as well. And then you could just come out on the balcony and just really, really see everything, really catch just the real view. We want the world to be able to see how great David Hart got us spoiled here with Trevorium,
So you're in there for $8 a night, and because you just hit 1-star director, you're actually in there for free.
Yeah, 1-star director. Yeah, I checked my account. I'm on the plus side for this trip right here. Absolutely, 1-star director.
You're getting paid to go on that trip.
Yes, sir. Yes,
in
sir.
fact, I got a buddy. You should try that line out on some of them. Mom. Next time you bump into someone, say, "Yeah, they pay me to look at these lights."
Absolutely.
they pay me to try the jacuzzi tub. I'm a professional jacuzzi tub tester.
Yeah,
I test the different bedrooms. I test the jacuzzi tubs. Yeah, they pay me for it. It's crazy.
Absolutely. So thank you. Absolutely. It's been wonderful.
That's
I
absolutely
appreciate
amazing.
all you guys. Kyle, Mahmuda, everybody, the whole company. Love you guys.
All right. Everyone say happy birthday to Janice.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Have an amazing time. Hey, Damon, I know if you got to run and you got dinner being made, if you need to bounce, by the way, bounce, but you may want to wait because I want you to hear my man Kyle's story.
Oh, yeah, I got to.
Yeah, you got to hear this story. So, Kyle, last Wednesday, we're like, Kyle, man, you made $800 in a day trading. That's incredible, right? And I'm even on the corporate update call last night telling everyone about, I'm like, yeah, Kyle made $800. And of course, Mahmoud is like texting me like, you clearly didn't see Kyle's post on Facebook because he made a little bit more than $800. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, he made 33,000. I'm like, maybe she meant 3,000. Maybe she must have meant 3,000, right? No, he made 33,000.
Wow.
So Kyle, tell us, man. Well, talk to us.
The company is unbelievable. I think it's also ironic. I've told so many people about this, and I work in Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Half of the staff is Hispanic, and here I am today on the Spanish broadcast, and I'm like, none of them have signed up. I'm like, okay, here's enough proof. You need more proof? So I think that the run, it was for BTC USD last week. I believe I started around 10 o'clock on Thursday, midday. And price action, I guess it was that morning or Wednesday morning or Thursday morning, price action said that there's going to be a run this week till this weekend. And I'm thinking, wow, 100, 1,000, 2,000. Oh, that'd be great. No problem. And so I didn't start at the beginning of it. I didn't put it in as pending. I started like 10 o'clock. It probably started earlier. And so I watched it go up and go up and down, go up and down, go up and down. And I slept about 2 hours Thursday night, Friday morning, and then got up. And I had some stuff to do. And I'm thinking, oh, it's not going to get better than this. And I'm looking down and, it goes from 14, 20, 30. And I'm like, no, oh my goodness. So I'm thinking, it's probably going to stop. So I clicked out. And another maybe tip people want to use, I did one trade. And when it started to get strong and go up, I duplicated the same exact trade. So the numbers and the charts, you had to look at one chart. You didn't have to look at a whole bunch of charts. So I think I did like 10 or 12 trades at the same time. Now they're taking fees out, but still you're doing the same trade and riding it up. Now, if I stayed in the whole time from the beginning, like price action said, until the end, like Saturday morning, it probably would have been at least 100,000 I got.
Wow.
So at least. So that's the part that really frustrates me, but still I'm blessed, I'm breathing, and I made that much, and I'm very happy. All because of Trevorium. I probably wouldn't be into the market as much. I thought about it on and off. I did cryptocurrency 4 years ago when I started here. For five years. I've been here 5 years now. But 35,000 cha-ching. And if I can do it, you can do it. Everybody can do it. We can all win at the same exact time. Everybody talks about some of the other companies they came from and all of that. This is the most family-oriented group. Everybody's friendly. Everybody wants everybody else to win. And so you can't lose with this company. The first day you get a free trip. Why turn any opportunity down? This is the best opportunity you could have.
Now, Kyle, by the way, I just want to, kind of restate why I think I made the comment you made 35,000 last week. And the truth is you made 35,000 in about 14 hours.
Yeah, it was 14 hours.
Yeah, 14 hours trading.
It was about 48 hours long total. And I basically grabbed a little bit in the middle. So since I only grabbed a little bit in the middle, and that was 33,000, come on. If I listened to them and was at the beginning and just watched it go up, I probably wouldn't have gone into work, but
Now, Kyle, that means
how could you?
your new hourly rate's 2,500 an hour. Okay, that's your
Hey,
new hourly rate.
they can't afford me. I'll take that. I'll take it.
And so,
Yes,
and obviously, it's amazing that if you would have done what they said to do, you'd have made 100 grand, right? But
yes.
obviously, anyone gets it when you're sitting there watching your account. And you're like, okay, oh my god. I mean, you're in shock. I'm at
Couldn't believe it.
$30,000. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna take the money. Better to, I don't want this to go away. I just want to grab the money while I can.
Like you
But if you'd have
mentioned,
done what they said, it was 100 grand. Wow.
like you mentioned earlier in the week, it was Tuesday. I made 800, and I was like, wow, that's the most I've made. Everybody was focusing on making 100, 200 a day, and that would be good. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. This isn't happening. Wow. Oh my, and it's just kept going up. So I took videos with the camera showing it, but yeah, I never traded like that. So I never expected to go that high. So, I mean, any of us, if we started and learned how to click 2 buttons the first day we got in and listened to our instructors, anybody that's listening to this could have gotten that same money, if not more.
Amen. Amen. Well, it's funny because I'm glad you said that, Kyle, because I remember, and I've been saying this kind of for a few weeks back when we first got started with the travel, when we first had the opportunity for people to actually take a trip, and it was our free trip incentive. It's like we were begging people to go. It's like you'd have thought we were handing out root canals, right? And I make that joke, like, because if you're handing out root canals, who wants to sign up for that? Well, here it's a free trip. You figure people be jumping on it, right? They didn't. It's like
No?
everyone just kind of like, I don't know. And today, I mean, people are traveling all over the place because now people know that our trips are real and tons of people have gone. And you've been on a number of those trips yourself. In fact, one of your favorite trips ever was from the free trip incentive.
Riviera Maya, free trip, only paid the taxes on it, 5 days. Riviera Maya, it was a $3,000 value for those 5 days. And I was at the low end. I could have done upgrades and had the jacuzzi on the patio and full kitchen and all of that. And it was two beds and the room full kitchen. But my balcony, there was animals outside of my balcony. I made some videos showing everything. The main pool was 15 pools connected with 3 swim up bars, and it was right next to the beach. And that only cost me $98 for resort fees and taxes. So that was a free trip to Cancun, Riviera Maya.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And so just like, back then it was begging people to take that free trip, right?
Oh,
Today it's
yeah.
like you almost like want to like shake the screen, right? A little bit like
Yes.
people. Do you realize that people are crushing it here with the trading but slowly but surely, as more and more people are my wife and I had a story, and then Jamal had a story, and then Christoph had a story, then Deontay had a story, and then obviously now we got a number of other people with the story. You got an amazing story, right?
We all have proof. We have proof.
I mean, there's financial proof. I mean, man, here's a picture of my account. I mean, and so as that's happening, I think people are like, whoa, something's going on over there. Maybe I need to start paying attention.
That's exactly true. Everybody can win with our company.
Well, speaking of which, we have Miss Mahmouda on here. It is currently, by the way, Mahmouda, it's not as late as usual. It's only 1:49 a.m. your time. It's early for you.
It's very early.
Yes. That, for everyone out there, it's typically 2:49 Mahmouda's time, but in the United States, we moved our clocks ahead an hour, and they don't do that for another couple of weeks. So
yeah, we're at the end of the month.
Yeah, where there's typically an 8-hour gap between me and Mahmouda. At the moment, there's only a 7-hour gap.
Nice and early. But Kyle's story, when I saw that, it was like, right, I need to get a demo account. So I now have a demo account. So I am starting. But yes, I will get there as well. But I love this company. And like Kyle said, we're all family. We all talk to each other. We all help each other. As soon as I saw Kyle's message, I was like, oh, can I share this? And he was like, yeah, you're my sister. Of course you can. So, everybody helps everybody. And it is all about social proof. Nobody believes it when you tell them. But social proof and proof from other people who have done it is amazing. It's just, we are one big happy family. And, you know, I absolutely love it. And it's made such a big difference to my emotional health. I was widowed 14 years ago, and, you know, I've had a long, hard slog of it with 4 kids, but I'm happy. And that in itself is wow. So I love this company, love what it does for me, love the trips I've got, love going away with friends, but I'm so looking forward to going to world tour and meeting up with everybody like Kayla, Kyle, Damon, you know, Tyrone. I just can't wait to actually physically meet everybody. No, we're all friends, but we're all just virtual friends. But real life is going to be better.
I'm not just virtual. You and I have actually met.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over a year ago.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Hard to believe, a year ago.
Yeah. And I've
Yeah.
met David as well. So David came in the September before, I think.
Correct. Yeah. So yeah, he was there in September in the UK, and I was there in March or
Yeah.
into February.
February.
Yeah, February.
Yeah.
So you've actually been on some trips.
Yes.
And so if you would, I mean, just kind of share one of your experiences of the trip, and of course you're enjoying the vacations for free.
Yeah. I went to Spain for my very, very first trip was to Spain, and I just invited a friend to go with me. She didn't know anything about the company. I hadn't mentioned it or anything. So she saw I spent £80 for a week at a 5-star hotel. We got there and she was looking up at it, and she's like, "Are you sure this is the right hotel?" Because it was just amazing to look at even from the outside. We went in and it was so beautiful, and she was convinced we'd gone to the wrong hotel. So she sat sort of away from me, sat sort of by the door so she could escape. And I went to reception, and when I got signed in, it was like, "Yes, hello, Mrs. Hill, welcome." And it was just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. 5-star hotel, £80 for the week for the 2 of us. And we got discounts on our spas. I only do spa hotels. So we got discount on our spas, we got discount on our food because we were members. So it's membership has its privileges, is what we like to say.
Wow. And then you were going to come to the United States.
Yes.
For 10 days.
Vegas. Yeah. Again, Kyle had mentioned, I forgot the name of the hotel now.
Tahiti Village.
Yes, that's the one, Tahiti Village. And he'd mentioned it, I think the week before. I thought, right, that's the one I want to go to because he had beautiful videos and everything. Social proof. Yeah. So I booked that, and I booked the win, and the whole 10 days only cost me £350 for 3 people. And you can't even do one night at the win for that. So I was so gutted that we couldn't come. And looking at everybody's videos, Kayla's videos, everybody's videos are in the win. It was like, oh my God, we're missing out. But yes, we will be there soon.
Yeah. And for everybody out there, obviously, my window was set to come, but then they closed the border and said, you know, you can't cross the border. So we all know about that story. So obviously she's still got the points, and she'll book the trip in the future and book different trips. That's the great thing. All your points store up. You don't lose your points. You just say, I can't go today because they say we can't fly out right now. So we'll go on the next one. So I see that we had Miss Kayla just join us. Hey, Kayla. We also got Mr. Tyrone Haynes, man. Now, Tyrone was a recent newlywed. And so he's thinking, man, I got to give me some of that 33,000.
Hey, Todd, how are you, love?
We are incredible, baby. Look at that smile on Kyle's face. You see that smile on Kyle's face? He looks like your granddaughter that just went to Disney.
I know, right?
We're all going to get that smile 24/7.
Look, and I have the beauty of this. And when you say you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself, I've talked to Kyle. Kyle is helping me because I too have been dibbling with the trade, but I'm just doing it on a demo. So now I'm actually going to fund a live account. So between Kyle and Jamal, they have really been helping me a lot in trying to make sure I get my stuff done correctly, because I'm watching the video, the live trainings on my off day, and I'm able to ask questions. But it's still better for me to, when I have more questions, when the live is not going on. Okay, I hit Kyle. He said, okay, sis, this is what you need to do, da, 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 da. And he sends me a whole host of things to work on and look at, and the same with Jamal. So we are a family that helps one another. We want to see each other win, and I love that community and that spirit that we have with each other. It's the best.
Everybody just needs to go to forex.com and get a demo account. Game over. You'll be good to go.
I've been working my demo account. I actually, after I talked to you the other day, I did 3 trades. I won 2 of my trades and didn't do so good on the one trade. So I won 2 out of 3. I said thumbs up. That's a good thing. So I'm getting that fever.
Getting that fever.
I'm getting the fever, but I'm really excited about the Dubai trip for the world tour, Todd.
Oh, wow.
That's so
My whole family is coming with me, so I'm so excited. I'm just, because we've been trying to go to Dubai as a family for like the last, I want to say 5 years, but the pricing and all that, it just wasn't conducive for everyone. But me being a platinum travel trader, my sister being a titanium travel person, yeah, we were able to do like you, book. My brother's a titanium, so everybody was able to book their own rooms and bring somebody with them. So we're gonna have a good time. For $89 as a platinum, I'm so excited.
Yeah. So by the way, you kind of mentioned it. So how many days are you there? Where are you staying? And is it 89 a night?
No. 89 total, 5 days, 4 nights. But we're gonna do extra. We're coming in earlier, so we're gonna stay a little longer than the world tour. So we're gonna extend our stay. We're gonna come in early before the world tour starts, and then leave. But for the world tour, it's 5 days, 4 nights, $89 total for 2 people. Period.
Wow. By the way, at the Conrad, which is a 5-star, 5-diamond resort. Yeah.
Oh, and I've been getting a lot of nice pictures and stuff because I'm actually following the Conrad Dubai on Facebook. They have their own Facebook page. So once a week, they're sending different little views of the resort. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, I can't wait to get there.
All right, we got one more guy on here. I know we're at the top of the hour. As I mentioned, he just got married. So if there's anyone on this webinar, on this Zoom, that needs to make some money, it's him. You're on mute, Tyrone. We gotta get you off mute.
Hello.
There we go. We can hear you now.
Yeah, so super excited, man. Tomorrow is my anniversary with my company. So I get vacation time back. We already booked. I listened to my guy, Todd. Todd said, just book it. So we already pulled the trigger on the Jamaica deal, and we ready and excited. We got the passport ready, and we're going to get vaccinated tomorrow, man. So we put all our ducks in a row, so, and I'll be able to put the time off in the system officially tomorrow. I might have a little party at 12:01 tonight, I gave up alcohol for Lent, I might have to cheat, like, finally experience the life, the travel life, and enjoy my biz, man, the way it was made to be.
One of the secrets about Lent, by the way, is that Lent is 40 days. But if you count from Ash Wednesday, it's actually 46 days. That's because technically you get Sunday off. So there's actually 6 days of cheating built into Lent that most people don't realize. I'm just trying to help you justify it, all right?
Yeah.
But wait, I know that Mahmouda you got vaccinated today too, didn't you, Mahmouda?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Everyone's getting vaccinated. I'm telling you, travel boom is coming.
Yeah.
I get my second shot next Tuesday on the 23rd. I had my first one already. I get my second one on the 23rd.
Now Kyle, did you get vaccinated yet?
We just got the go ahead to set our appointment to be able to go because we have to deal with the culinary union and all that type of stuff.
Oh, wow.
So they just sent us an email and said, oh, get your appointment. So the floodgates are going to open, but yeah, I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I'll be ready.
It's funny when I called them, they said, hey, it's based on essential worker. They said, what do you do for a living? I said, well, I sit at my desk, I got my feet up, I keep making money trading on my phone, and then I go test out jacuzzis at different resorts. Is that essential? They said, no. But can I come do what you're doing?
Everybody, I'm looking at my whole family on the screen right now. I love all of you. It'll be so nice to see everybody again. Half of you, most of you I've seen already. But yeah, it'd be nice. We're a team. We're a family, and these world tours are unbelievable. Like Daryl
Right.
Maria Roberts says, every time David and Adela Hart add something to the presentation, it's better than the year before. Like you said, with the first year, I'm telling people about that one trip you get, and they're like, yeah, right. I mean, I still get that with some people now. And I'm like, all the stuff I have online, I can send them the links, and they're like, I don't know. I don't trust this guy. And if you're in network marketing, they talk about NFL, no friends left. I'm like, if a friend of mine tells me that they didn't know that all of this is happening, I'm on this. I was on the Spanish broadcast talking about this, and I don't really speak Spanish. So anybody that sees this video and they know me and they say, well, you didn't tell me, I might get violent, okay? It's time to sign up with this company. Everybody's winning that's on this. Everybody you see on this screen is winning with this company. You win the first day with one trip. If you don't do anything else, you win with one trip. So why not take that trip?
Absolutely.
But by the way, for a guy that doesn't speak Spanish, they love you in Spain. We had Kyle on our Zoom today in Spain, and so Kyle came on and talked to everybody, and then Adriana translated, right? And Kyle was a massive hit in Spain. He don't speak Spanish, but he's a big hit there.
I mean, in Vegas, it's like, okay, I need to learn it. But I mean, I joke, and donde está el baño, that type of stuff. I can say that, but the real conversation I can't get in. But at work, at least half of the staff is Hispanic, so they're bilingual. And I tell them, oh, you should be in this company. You could be doing this. You could be doing this. And most of them would have started before any of the people that you see talking about this. And that's the part that breaks my heart, is because they could be doing better than me. So I want us all to win. The whole goal is, if one of us wins, all of us win. So there's no way to lose with the company. The only way you lose is if you quit.
Yeah, so it goes back to people always talk about right place, right time, right? Well, that's a lot of people in the right place, right time, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't take action. And so just like you, Kyle, everyone had access to the same trade signal that you did. It was sent out. It hit everyone's phone at the same time.
Yeah,
you're the guy who said, hey, I think I'm going to go take this and input it, and now you're sitting on 33 grand. Everyone else going.
Yes. And that's nothing compared to how much if you did the whole trade. So that everybody that heard that signal from him, they could have done the same exact thing and had at least 100,000. I said, the next time I get a big run like that, I don't know if I'm calling in sick or I'm quitting on the spot, but I will not be working another day after. I got half my uniform in a bag right now. Let's put it that way.
You call up your boss, say, hey, I can't afford to work here no more.
If it goes in the bank, it's time to cash out.
Yep. Take this job and shove it. Well, for everyone out there, I know that we're an hour and 4 minutes in right now. What an amazing Zoom. I mean, Kyle, again, congratulations. We're going to have you on again tomorrow night, obviously the Forex team, to talk about your amazing trade. Kayla, Dubai, incredible. Hey, Damon, man, keep enjoying that 2-bedroom there in Atlantic City. Happy birthday to your gal. Enjoy dinner tonight. Mr. Haynes, Montego Bay, going to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And Mahmuda, which world tours have you booked so far?
I haven't booked them yet, but I want to book so many of them. I can't decide. And now Dubai's gone. It's fully booked. So that's out. But I want to do Jamaica. I just want to do all of them.
Yeah, the same thing happened to us. We were waiting to hear back from our youngest daughter on Dubai. And by the time she got back to us, it was gone. Yeah. And so I think we're going to Venice instead.
I do have 4,500 points, so I've got quite a few I can go to. It's like,
Yes, yes. Coming to a world tour near you. Look for
Yes.
Mahmuda.
And I also have my daughter's points as well. So I said to her, she's coming with me. So it's a family affair.
Yes, absolutely. So for everyone out there, it's a family affair. I invite you to join the family, become a travel trader, whether you want to focus on travel, you want to focus on trading, or you want to do both. Again, the company is absolutely incredible. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock California time, 9 o'clock East Coast time, 1 a.m. in the UK, 2 a.m. in France. We're going to have our Forex team back tomorrow night. We're going to have Kyle on there tomorrow night talking more in detail about how he made the $33,000. We're going to have some other people on there as well. So again, we invite you back tomorrow night. You can ask our Forex team questions, things of that nature. Thursday night, we'll have Daryl and Maria, two of the very best. Then Saturday, we have our training call, followed by Sunday, where we have Pastor Deborah and Guy Taylor, who did such an amazing job. So with that, everyone have a great evening and God bless. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right,
all.
take care. Have a great evening.
Happy birthday again.
Enjoy it,
Bye.
Iman.
Bye.
Traveling grace.